Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Morilibus Plays Minecraft. We are going to be playing some Grand Theft Auto today. No, wait, Minecraft today? Yes, Minecraft. No Grand Theft Auto. I won't be playing Grand Theft Auto. Sorry if that got you excited. Or angry. Or indifferent. Alright, so I've done some work on the tunnel. And I think I got it to a state I like, or at least am pleased enough with. It's very clayey. Lots of clay. A lot more clay than is actually kind of needed, because so much of this clay is just kind of there. Like there's 2 rows of that just because we have a gap. And that's just so we can have a torch on this block. So that provides some more ambient light. So before we only had the lighting on the bottom. So that's kind of what I changed. So we have that whole, basically like a walkway back there. Oh, there's blocks in the way. But yeah, that's where the extra light is. There's no light up top. I thought about trying to get some light in there. And I could. The best place is actually like right here. If we were to put a torch kind of in that spot. Obviously it gets, we have the problem of it being seen. So then we would have to cover it up some way. I'm not sure how. I mean, we could do that. That actually doesn't look too bad. We could do that. It gives a bit more shape to it. But it looks kind of weird. Other option I kind of thought about is we could do like that. That would also hide the light. And it wouldn't have to be a torch either. I mean, we could put a redstone lamp there, a piece of glowstone. I don't think anything, though, would look really good if it was shown, like, through that little block. And turning the stairs, I don't like. It looks really weird. So, I think we're going to just say no light up top. See if I can get that stair back. Hoo-yah. Yep, perfect. Let's just do it from down here. Nope. Oh, the stupid... These hitboxes in the stairs are so messed up. Makes working with them a little tough. Okay. So yeah, there we go. So I'm happy with that, I think. It's good enough. Yeah. Allows, I mean, it's not too hard to replicate, and that's kind of part of it, but it still looks somewhat detailed, right? It's not just a corridor or like a square rectangular hallway or anything like that. So it does have some shape to it. So I think we'll stick with it. I'm still working on the entrance here. I didn't have any clay or glass on me, but there's some up above. So I'll get that there, and just slowly working on kind of an entrance here. A lot of this is going to remain rough looking, so we do have to try to tie it into the rough terrain. Because it's supposed to be kind of like a damp, dark cave. I really like how many bats there are. I wish there was more bats, to be honest, but they're so cute. None of them are Petri, mind you, but it's okay. Alright, so the way I've been doing this, I'm running out of red clay. I really like to go back to the mesa biome and get some colored clay. I should pick up some yellow and red, even though these colors are pretty easy to get for stained clay as well, but I'd rather keep the hardened clay for other purposes. Oh, we need more red clay, actually. Let's go grab some red clay real quick. Noticing some other issues with... did I change that to clay? I did. Yeah, that looks much better. I think I did that a long time ago, though. I had to get rid of this stair because it wouldn't let me hit the redstone ore due to that stair bug. Oh, that closed a lot quicker than it should have. Let's do 2 stacks of red. I think I still have some red. Red's actually really easy to get. We have those 2 tall roses, so we can easily just... Oh, there was red in there. I thought I had more red somewhere else. So, yeah, red is easy enough to get. In fact, let's go get some. Okay. Woo! I love that disc. Okay, so yeah, red's easy. Yellow, I don't think I have a... I assume I don't. I don't see it here. I don't think I have like a sunflower. I'm guessing that would be the easiest way to get yellow. And I'm all out of like daisies. Are they called daisies? Are the yellow guys? They're probably not called daisies. But the yellow flowers I'm all out of. So I'll have to run this thing again. That's our flower farm. It does have some bone meal in it. Why don't we... Is that the on switch? It's been so long. I don't know if this thing works. It doesn't look like it's working. Let's see. It most definitely is not working. Maybe that wasn't the off switch. Or maybe this design is broken. Now that is powering that piston. That piston seems to be stuck in place. Anyway, I'll have to take a look at that. Get that working again. But yeah, let's get some... What is that? Oh, it's you. You are not necessary. Ender pearling is hazardous enough without you guys. Okay. Same with my crafting bench. I threw one down here for the meantime since accessing mine are becoming, oops, a little tough. Okay. All right. That'll get us through, well, not very far, but that'll help us out today, I think. So today, we're going to go back down to the tunnel. And I hope that's okay. But I find I was getting into the habit of recording or coming on and playing and just coming on to play to record and doing nothing else. And I found I was doing that on Olympus too. I got out of the habit of just kind of playing the game and then recording when I felt like I was doing something worth recording. Petrie? I want to find Petrie. If any of you can find Petrie. Wait, I need to give you a world download. I will be giving out a world download soon, guys. I think. At least for 1.8 at least, but might be able to get it to you sooner if people are interested. But yeah, I got into the habit of, I would just come on and be like, oh, I need an episode. So I'd just hop on, I'd come and I'd record for half an hour and then I'd log off or stop playing. Although I wouldn't really get anything done. Or before I used to play for hours and then I'd get an episode out of it just because I felt like I was doing something. So I kind of got into the habit of doing things backwards, I felt. Anyway. So here I'm trying to just play, and that's what I did. I was just playing, I was building the thing, and I was like, maybe I should record. So I'm recording. I like that better. I think that's the way to do it. Just forcing myself to come on and record isn't really what you guys probably want to see, and it's not what I want to do. I don't want to feel obligated to come on and record or make videos. It's supposed to be just fun. So let's get back to that. Okay, so here's the intersection. I also think I counted this out wrong. You know how I said I started here and I went 8, 8, 8, 8? I think I messed up somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe I didn't. But let's find out. Let's figure out how this intersection will work. So we're going to keep this hardened clay basically going the whole way, and eventually there's going to be rails on this. And hopefully we can make some intersections happen and maybe some controls for the intersections. So if you're on the rail and you want to go right, there's some way to interact to make it go right. And then, actually, let's use Silk Touch. I went to the end, which was actually quite difficult. I should have made an episode on that. All my portals went out, like my nether portals. And the portal that used to go to my end portal, like from the nether to the overworld, wasn't on, and it wasn't close enough. So it made a new portal somewhere in a cave. Actually, I think the same cave that it originally made the portal, because I had made one in the stronghold to make it go there. But so I had a little hard time actually finding my stronghold again. It's been so long. And then I had to relight the portals and get them all and break the other portal that got made. But anyway, so I finally got to the end, did a little bit of XP grinding, and I wanted the Depth Strider. So I did a bunch of enchanting, was checking books, checking boots, and until I got the Depth Striders to show up in the enchanting grid. And I made some new diamond boots. So our old boots were bussin' boots. These are bussin' puddles. Just for the water. I didn't know what to call them. So exact same as before, but they have Depth Strider on there as well. So I haven't actually used this yet, but maybe we'll do that later on in the episode. Okay, so what we're going to try to do here is replicate this here. So if this is the middle of the tunnel, and the tunnel is 7, basically. Like between here and here is 7. So if we think is this as the middle of the intersection, that's equivalent to basically this block. So we're going to take this and rotate it around. So from here, 1, 2, 3. And I'm really running low of andesite, actually. So I'm going to have to head back to the mesa anyway. So I believe that's the only terrain I have that has these blocks there. Or I'd have to go generate some new terrain. I don't want to do that. We've generated enough. Okay, this looks like it will work. The fact that these are meeting up and making a box, maybe not. I feel like that should be one more. Oh, we'll see. Let's keep going. Don't question it yet. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? So that should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, so yeah, this is right. That should be right there. That makes more sense to me. So this looks like it worked, actually. That things are actually lined up properly. So that's good. I didn't screw up. Well, I screwed up just now, but I didn't screw up before when laying everything out. So that's good news. Good news, everybody. So yes, what else can we talk about while I do this? Other series we have going on right now. Betrayer is almost done. If you haven't been watching that, it's kind of like a mystery game, but it's kind of first person, so it's like Minecraft in the sense that you're moving around and controlling your player. The difference is it's kind of like a black and white. It's almost like comparable to Skyrim in a way, comparable to the Forest in a way, just kind of the feel of the game, but in terms of like gameplay mechanics, it's not like those games at all. But it's quite cool. And has very cool art style, very cool sound, like ambient sound, stuff like that. And it's all about kind of discovering this mystery that's happening, and you're not quite sure what's going on, so it all kind of unravels. And we're kind of getting to the point where everything is coming together now, and we're finding out what happened to all these people. So yeah, it was a fun little series, about 20 episodes out so far, and probably about another 1 or 2 episodes to go, I think, before the game is done. So you might want to check that out if you haven't. Give it a shot. It was a fun little series to record. We've got ongoing Space Engineers, as always, with Jaws Crafted. So if you like the Space Engineers game, we've got that series going, and we've got over like 40 episodes, which is pretty crazy for a co-op series that we've managed to keep going for that long. Usually, whenever I try to record stuff, there usually ends up being scheduled stuff that ends up happening that ends up preventing anything from ever occurring. Or long term, you can have a schedule go for a little while, and then it usually... No, wait, that's supposed to be 3. And then usually one person or the other schedule changes, and then you're no longer able to record. But yeah, me and Jars have managed to keep going, and we're still having fun with that. And I've got the Forest as well going on my channel, and it is... Let's see, let's get some more red clay. That game's in alpha, and it's got issues. There's always lots of bugs. The way they update the game is a little odd. They kind of just, every 2 weeks they put out an update. I mean, it's not too odd. Like, Space Engineers pretty much updates that way as well. Except every week they have an update. But they also release, like, hot fixes. So if they release something and it's totally, like, breaking the game, even though it's alpha, they do try to keep the game playable so that you can at least test the game, right? I mean, if you can't play the game, you can't test the game to find the bugs. So it's in their best interest to fix these bugs to make the game playable again. Oops, I think I went too far with that. So I will get to laying this out better once I get things in place, and I'll just go through and I'll chisel out the whole tunnel with the blocks removed that we need removed. But for now, let's just try to get this, see how this will work. The other thing I want to do is I think I might switch up the yellow. So there's yellow back there too. Oops, there's a, oh, that's a chest. I gotta get rid of that. And I think everything else works out. So yeah, it's just a yellow strip going all the way down, and then down the middle, and all the way down there. So we might look at changing that, and that could be like our identifier for the tunnel. So this would be like the yellow tunnel, and then we could have a, whatever, a blue tunnel. I guess we can have blue, purple tunnel. We could have green tunnel, etc., etc., or the green line, I guess, depending. So that's an option. Okay, that looks weird. We might have to put some glass down there, but that's not a problem. So yeah, we could solve that by just doing probably like that. I don't think we'll be able to see... Oh, we would. Okay, so let's put one there too. Fill it all in. There we go. Oops, took that one too far. So yeah, I think that's all I got going on my channel right now. The Forest, Betrayer, Space Engineers, and Minecraft. So still playing here, obviously. Still playing Olympus. I'm doing the same thing on Olympus. I'm just kind of hopping on. I'm not trying to record an episode. I'm not trying to force it. So I'm just going to work on my tower, and if I'm working on something that I want to share with you guys, I will fire up my recording software and record something. But I'm going to try not to just say, okay, I got to get on the server and I got to record something for you guys. Because I think that's just leading to me hating Minecraft. And I kind of got sick of it for a while there. These new updates are great. Like, performance-wise is incredible. We're getting like 100 frames here at my village. Well, if I don't look at my village. Obviously, the new rendering thing, it only renders what you see. So if we got all that stuff happening behind us, it doesn't really matter. So it doesn't get rendered. And even then when it does get rendered, it's completely smooth. So it's really great. The game feels different. It's just little subtle things. Like when you fight mobs, they kind of float. Even just moving around. Placing blocks a bit glitchy, but I'm sure that'll be fixed up in due time. But yeah, they're doing a good job. The rewrite looks like it's pretty much done for the most part. So 1.8 we get to look forward to some smooth gameplay. And that's great for people with low-end computers, which my other computer was lower end, and it used to be able to run Minecraft, and I could probably run Minecraft again, which is nice. And people on laptops and stuff, hopefully it helps out. Okay, so if that's the corner, and then let's get this guy going just so we know. He would be here. Okay, well, it could be as simple as that, actually. So we'd have a block above. Yes. Cyan there. We might do something different with this corner. I'm not sure. That's what I want to figure out. And then that guy. I might change the ones out in the back for something. Or maybe leave it completely blank. And then I just have to add... Like right now there's no red dye there. But if we did put red dye there... And do it like that... I don't know if that looks any better. I don't think so. But what if we put a stair right here? So it kind of ties into this whole arch, maybe? I don't know. Let's close it up, take a peek. And those wouldn't be hard to add. I could just run through that hallway and break and replace. Not sure. What do you guys like? Left or right? Is it clearer in your left eye or your right eye? It's important that you put your hands up to your face and cover one eye when I say that, like I just did. Not that you can tell. And these spiders. I got rid of your spawner. Actually, I never did check light levels. Oh, there is 7s. If you notice, the middle, I guess, is dark enough. Which is, it's not a big deal. We can fix that relatively easy. Hi, guy. Yeah, so watch this spider move. And watch when I hit him. Kind of like floats. It's like it's low gravity almost. Oh god, there's another one. I didn't even see the invisible one. Probably because he was invisible. But yeah, we can walk back here. And you can see these torches I've placed. So if that's not enough light, we can simply add more. So simply adding another torch. I always do that when I'm like replacing stuff in my hotbar. Because these are pretty much my working blocks. I mean, this is all as my sword, this is all as my pick. This one changes for bow or shovel or axe, depending. Silk touch is usually there, and again, I could maybe, depending on my setup, that might be a shovel or an axe. So these two are very flexible, but they're usually tools or weapons. 5 is always torches, but if I'm building, I might replace that with a block. Always ender pearls and always food. So really I have like 3 blocks that I can work with, and I always seem to replace the same block I need. And then I have to go back in my inventory constantly. So yeah, we could simply either get rid of that torch there and move them in so that it covers it a bit better. And that will probably provide enough light. So same thing right here. I can just move it in. And there we go. And now, still 7. What? Okay. Why don't I just put one in the middle? You want to be that way? There we go. So either way, we can work with that. Oops, screenshot. So I'll fix that later. But good to know for when I'm building more tunnel, I will do it properly. And let's go ahead and put some lights here for now. So I don't like that. So let's get rid of those. Because that does look a little strange. And we could get rid of these and build it up. Do I even have... Let's get some stone bricks. And some stairs. Get rid of the torches. So we could maybe build it up and have a little, almost like a pillar here at the corner. Let's just do one. Then we could do that, that. Maybe have that go all the way around. And that would be the next one of those. So he should be there, I think. Yeah, because he's that. So that would be the arch. That could work, and we could either replace him with something else. Maybe some non-polished andesite, just to give it a little bit of a variety. And it does look strange, though. I think we should bring it all the way back to here. Oops. Doing both sides at the same time, even though we're not. So maybe something like that, and then maybe we can make some diagonal arch coming off this guy and off this guy, and they meet up in the center or something. I don't know. Or not. Or not. We'll see. Because otherwise that would continue, but it can't. So we could just block it in. Because that would be stair, and then this would be glass again. And yellow back there. And again, the yellow might change. So what do you guys think if we color code our tunnels with the clay on the roof? I kind of always wanted to color code them. I just wasn't sure how to do it. I kind of thought maybe on the ground, but I kind of envisioned like a hospital or something that has like those little lines on the floor and you can follow them to where you want to go. It's like you're heading to X-ray, follow the blue line or whatever it is. I don't know. Just make stuff up. But that'd be hard to do here. Like if we wanted to go to one beacon, you could just follow the line to that beacon or something. But then if you're going along the outsides, like we'd have to have like so many different color stripes, so I don't think it would work. But I think this is simple enough, and we could just have sections. So at this point, what would probably occur is from this beacon to the next beacon, this would all be one color. So probably all this would be a different color. And probably this too, or I could just have it like I just had it, and it could bump up against this color. So if, let's say if it was cyan or something, we could do something like that, and then you know this is yellow line, and we could take the yellow line back. Hi, zombie. So maybe. I think that'll work, and I'll work on that. Maybe we could add some chisel stones in there as well. Maybe that's what we could put there. But you're floating, zombie. I don't like using just too much stone brick, like flat. I think that's why my tower, I didn't use blocks. I just made weird, complex stair designs that made me take 2 hours to not complete my tower. 2 years, I mean, not to complete my tower. So sometimes simple is better in terms of actually getting projects done, but I feel like the more you put of one block in a space, the worse it looks. So like if I just made this tunnel out of cyan clay, I don't think it would look as good, even though I have a lot of cyan clay, and I think it's borderline almost probably too much. But I think the stone helps offset it a little bit, so it's not too bland, because the problem with these guys, although they're very nice, they have no texture. They're just smooth. So if we just have smooth, I think it can look a little odd. Yeah, okay, well let's leave that. You guys, again, let me know if you have any thoughts. I'll light up that tunnel after. Let's store all these parts here so we can come back to it later. And yeah, look, I'm down to 2. So before I do any more work expanding this thing, I'm going to have to go back to the mesa. So I'll probably take the mules, go there for another couple months, then come back. No. I'll go there, I'll get some clay. I've got that beacon set up there now, so I can easily harvest some andesite and all that stuff. Diorite. I don't know if I have any more anywhere else. It's hard to remember. Also brought some pearls back. It sounds like it's nighttime. Ooh. There's some of our TNT. So I got through a bit of clay. Down to about 2 chests, 2 doubles. I saw a pick. Swift fortitude. Okay. Good to know. Slime farm still seems to be working. I just converted 9 stacks into some slime blocks. I think we're still getting iron. Not sure. Yeah, and we're getting TNT. We should actually probably check our TNT. So let's go do that real quick before we get too far away. Don't want flesh. No. No, stay away. Let's take the stairs. Nope, it's not. Oops, no. Abort. Whew. Dodged it. Okay. Hi. So how are we doing? We need an iron golem here. Send me an iron golem, please. How are we getting all the... maybe we're not getting more slimes. I guess it's halted. I'm surprised there aren't a bunch of slimes in here, though. There we go. Maybe we got far enough that they despawned, but I would have thought while we were working there, this thing would have probably filled up. Maybe they just killed him. Don't know. Or something else happened to him. So that should... This is my iron golem on demand. Hey. Supposed to be my iron golem on demand. Oh, unless he's already on his way. So I don't know if this still works. Scusi. Huh. So we should get iron golems if the iron golem still works. Farm works. Should be coming through here. And it's only when this gets triggered should that light turn off. So like now. Should turn off the light. But it doesn't seem to. Or did it? Hi. Let me out, please. It did. Okay. Well, we'll see. I'll turn that on. And we'll see if we get a new one. Oops, I did it again. Thought I had my silk touch pick out. I did not. Whoops. Alright, so we came down here to look at the gunpowder anyway, not the slime farm. Hiya! Have some slime. Okay. Whew, we're getting close to capacity. So all those should be full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 27 double chests, 28, 29, and we're working on 29 double chests worth of gunpowder. TNT factory's kind of on hold. I haven't worked on that in a while. I was kind of getting to the point where I kind of hit a roadblock where things weren't happening the way I needed them to. But with the new mechanics we have, I could probably come up with a different design or alter the design to hopefully get it to work. So not abandoned, but on hiatus, I guess. Indefinite hiatus until I feel the urge to work on it again. Alright, so let's go check out our boots, our fancy boots, and I think we will end the episode up there. So these boot striders would have been, or depth striders, I should say. Depth striders. Depth striders. Yeah, they would have been very handy when I was trying to find the... Trying to find the stronghold again. Because it was all swampland, and I was basically like just going through the water. Trying to find... Because I had built like a little tunnel in the swamp, basically like this. I had a 2x2, and then that was dug out, and that went down to the portal area. There's like a staircase down. And so I was looking for this thing, and I couldn't. Took a long time to find it. Built like a tower going up, and I didn't have regen, so ended up rolling around. I was down to like 4 hearts, and yeah, probably should have brought you guys in. But yes, crazy. We are underwater, but we are moving very, very quickly. So that is pretty awesome. If we can manage to find a guardian and such, we would definitely want to have these boots with us to do so. Look at all those mobs. Hi. And squid. I should kill squid. Always can use the ink sacs. So pretty cool. Couple this with, what is it, Aqua Affinity and Respiration and some night vision. You could work underwater quite easily, I would think. So maybe building underwater isn't actually that unreasonable now. Still probably a pain, but not as much of a pain, I guess. Alright, well, maybe I'll try to get this going real quick. And then we'll say goodbye. Found it. It's not broken, guys. Just out of bone meal. So I looked in that one dispenser, and it had bone meal in it. What I didn't do is look in the other dispenser to see if it also had bone meal in it. It did not. So let's grab... If we grab as many bones as we can carry. We'll just store the rest over there. Scoozy. Scoozy. And yes, we should tear this down, probably. I think someone said it's kind of a... doesn't really fit in anymore. And it's not even used. It's just like a... It was the prototype of my reed farm. Based off MC Last Username's piston array. There are actually better... more compact designs anyway. And yeah, this thing is... I guess it's on, but... that stuff doesn't go anywhere. Okay. So, if we just go ahead and put that in there, grab 3. That's 1 dispenser's worth. And actually, let's fill you up first, since you already have some stuff in you. And let's grab... Is that going to be enough? Almost. Oh god, villagers, you scared me. Thought you were witches. Terrifying witches. 21... I don't know. That will get us there, one way or another. Alright. So, yeah, this is an off switch, I guess. Is it? I don't know. Huh. Let me put stuff in you, please. That's a piston. You can't put stuff in a piston, guys. Heads up. There we go. Why are you guys always back here? You're supposed to be in there. Yes, I'm talking to you. Alright, so this still works. So it's designed by Exuma Void. And yeah, it still works. So it's positioned in such a way that we do get some swampland just kind of right here in the corner. So we get those blue flowers, which is kind of nice. But yeah, with these yellows. What are the yellows? Give me a yellow. Dandelion. Ha! I knew that. Totally knew that. It's beautiful. Alright guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.